All right, so we're gonna dive into my multivitamin and supplement regimen that I take daily. Um, First off, uh, we're gonna start with a good multivitamin, Pure Essentials. I found them on Amazon. It's like 20 bucks for a bottle. Um, I used to take actually like your typical men's one a day, but upon doing some research, like you get these for cheap, but you get a cheap um, product. Sometimes they don't put like the best vitamins, the most um, retention that you can get from a vitamin. Um, they kind of put cheaper end. Maybe some people in certain multivitamins get away with some fillers that aren't really good. But product reviews and different things that I saw online. So this was a great product. And another thing, this one was a slow releasing formula um, that when you take vitamin C, a lot of times you take it and you only consume about 30% of it. You pee it out. People say, "Oh, you're wasting your money on vitamins." Well, if you can get a slow releasing one, it's great. So you can hopefully absorb more of those vitamins throughout the day. You're taking one in the morning, one at night, and then it's also a methylated vitamin. Um, for people that can't break down certain vitamins properly and absorb them properly, there's a blood test you can take to see if you have this gene deficiency. But if you just buy methylated vitamins, you can save $100, and they're they're not much more expensive than any other vitamins. It's just the B12 is bioavailable for you to where with B12, it helps you break down food and convert it into energy. So if you're always lethargic and tired, you may have a B vitamin deficiency, and you, even if you take certain B vitamins, you may not be able to absorb unless they're properly methylated and broke down for you. So that's a good vitamin. It has lots of pretty much hits all the vitamins with like vitamin A, C, D3, E, and K. If you take a vitamin D um, supplement, I take a prescription grade with 2000, I don't know what units it is. Um, but you also want to take vitamin K with it because vitamin K helps you absorb the vitamin D. Um, and This has a lot of your good B vitamins. It has a little bit of zinc, but I also like to add a little bit of extra zinc. Um, I just I just notice I feel a little bit better. It's good for immune system, and it's a good one for men's health um, all around. Um, but I was taking individual vitamins because I'd read that if you take multivitamins, a lot of them are just like the junk vitamins. And so I was taking like individual B12 and this one and that one. And I just found a good multivitamin, kept it simple. So I didn't have to take a bunch of different ones. Um, but yeah, that's a good one. And then I also, there's fish oil, but there's also krill oil, which there's some debate out there if krill oil is better version of fish oil that you get a better omega 3 from it. I tried the krill oil. I got a big bag, so I've had no problems with it. Omega 3, um, if you look up, it is great for your skin, your hair, um, probably your nails, everything. Digestive health. Um, if you're having trouble um, losing weight, it's been known to help curb your appetite and actually help boost your um, metabolism. So that could be a little. added boost for you to add some omega-3. There's omega-3 breads and different, I think, milk and different things that they have. If you eat fish regularly, I believe 3 times a week you're supposed to eat fish to get your omega-3. I don't eat fish, so I get my omega-3 in pill form. I maybe once a month or so, and I don't eat fish that often. So to be consistent, I'll take omega-3 like 3, 4 times a week at least. I was taking it every day, but I think if you're taking it 3 or 4 times a week, you should be pretty good. Um, so those are the ones I take regularly. Um, I kind of take the zinc at night and the multivitamin and the vitamin D in the morning. Just kind of break them up, and the fish oil typically take in the morning. Um, from time to time, I will have this beetroot. It's supposed to be great for sport athletic performance. It's a great source of vitamin A, C, and iron, which I'm getting from my multivitamin, but it has an all around um, good health supplement that you've probably seen lots of videos, or there's even commercials for like beetroot chews and stuff. It has a beetroot, a little bit of taste, but it's a coating, and I don't eat beets, so I try to. I'm not gung ho that one, but since I have it, I'm probably gonna finish that one out. If you follow Huberman, um, he does a good podcast about general health and his studies from one of those Ivy League schools. He swears by Fadoja Artis and Tanka Ali. It's supposed to be a testosterone booster for men. Basically, it helps get those levels back up if they're in the lower range. And I thought I'd just give it a try to see what it does. Because once you get in your 30s, you lower testosterone, your body starts breaking down, you start feeling horrible, your joints start hurting, your body just starts aching more. And so I was like, hey man, if I can get those levels, even if they're good, maybe up a little higher, maybe wake up and feel a little bit better. Um, I tried it. I mean, it's one of those, maybe if I keep taking it consistently for a month, I'm gonna start noticing later on down the road. But I didn't notice a big difference on these after taking them for 2 or 3 weeks, pretty solid. From time to time, I'll take a couple of them because I got a giant bottle and they weren't super expensive. Um, so I'll probably finish those off and I'll see if there's a difference later on. But some others that didn't work for me. So I said, I'm going to try all the different vitamins, see what works for me, see what um, helps. I'll introduce them, give them like 2 weeks before I introduce another one so I can kind of tell what's kicking in, what's not. Maybe some take a little bit longer, but I try to space it out and not take too many different ones at one time. Um, One I've seen great reviews on, a lot of people swore by ashwagandha. Um, Supposed to be great for stress, for sleep. Um, it's just like a feel good one, basically. But I was taking it at night, and in the morning, I was like pulling myself out of bed. It was rough. I guess if you get a good 8 hours of sleep, maybe this works for you. But I did not like the way I felt on it. I tried taking it during the day, and it just wasn't for me. I didn't feel right, and I noticed a difference when I was on it that I just didn't like it. Um, and then another one that is one of those that's put out there a lot. It's pretty popular. Watch Joe Rogan. I'll catch some of his things, but I was in Walmart and I saw it a while back before I really even started my supplement journey. I was like, man, I need to try something. Alpha Brain. great for memory and focus, cognitive support. I had to stop after like 3 days on this. Maybe I didn't give it the full try. I think I went back and tried it a couple days again later on, but I was falling asleep trying to drive home at like 2, 3 o'clock. Um, it didn't seem to give me a giant boost in energy. It didn't. It didn't wow me really. But the only thing that wowed me was that I was nodding off at the wheel, just about barely making it to a 25-minute drive home. Uh, and looking into it, it says, oh, you're going to be higher energy. And so you're going to be burning more energy. So you're going to be more wore out. I get that. But it wasn't even like a full 8 hour effect, I don't believe. And I didn't see great jumps with this. It has, what is it, cat's claw. That was an interesting one that I tried looking up to see what it was about. Um, I thought it would have like lion's mane or something like that, but it doesn't. They have different versions of it. Maybe other ones do differently, but uh, this one just was not for me. Um, I think just in general, just trying different things, giving a good try. I try to give everything at least a 2 to 4 week try. If I notice something like alpha brain that's like I can't, I just can't fall asleep, or with the ashwagandha where I'm not waking up, so it's yin and yang. Like those, I've kind of cut short. But other than that, I've given different things a pretty good try. There's another one out there called Shilajit. It's like a goo that you take, and that's just supposed to make you absorb more vitamins, basically, better, and retain vitamins. The beginning of my health journey, I was taking that, but you're only supposed to do it for like 6 months at a time or something like that, like in a couple months. And so I kind of weaned down off of that. They said, yeah, you got to be careful with that because sometimes those have certain metals in them. It's basically some goo, plant goo that they get from the middle of like rocks, and I don't know, it's a little bit more deeper down the rabbit hole of the hippie kind of thing, but it's big on Indian culture. Um, I talked to one of my friends, and he said, yeah, all his friends were taking it, and it was a big thing to take to help feel better and just make you feel good, basically. Um, yeah, but other than that, I looked into taking various different little vitamins like turmeric, supposed to be great for your brain. But I didn't get one of those. I try to incorporate just more turmeric powder into my diet, but I think you have to consume quite a bit, and um, when you consume that much, it kind of seeps from your pores, kind of like that curry and turmeric smell. So I kind of stayed away from that one, but it's supposed to be great for you. Um, Vitamin C, I was taking that. That's a good one that people just jump on vitamin C during sixth season and take that. That one was hard to swallow. Sometimes those chalky ones are hard to swallow. Same thing, the zinc can be hard. My multivitamin goes down pretty well. Fish oil has like I want to say like a banana flavored coating, like something to help it go down. My little vitamin D's and B12s were easy um, for the most part. There's another one that I want to try that's oregano oil. Um, I've talked to people that said they can make it. It's like $30 online to get a little vial. It's kind of like this size. This is like my beard oil stuff. But you can get like a little bottle or dropper. Take like 4 drops, and oregano oil is supposed to pull vitamins from your or pull metal from your body, detox you. So if you're high in copper or certain metals, maybe your water system that you're not wanting to get into your body kind of retains those and holds into those. You can take this oregano oil, helps detoxify you. They have mixes that are like cilantro, parsley, whatever oils that are like condensed and supposed to really help detoxify you. Um, that might be one I dive into next and see how I feel on that one, if that helps um, be an energy boost or anything like that. So, yeah, that's my vitamin regimen, along with taking the lion's mane in the morning in my tea. I also have creatine powder that I found that if I mix with chocolate milk, helps kind of nullify the taste. And they have pill form. You have to take like 6 of those. So I just whisk it up in some chocolate milk, and the sugar and the chocolate actually helps you absorb the creatine into your muscles faster, because um, the sugar will go into your muscles, and that helps kind of pass the creatine. Um, or if you have like a fruity drink or something, maybe you can mix. I don't know. I tried it in applesauce. That worked for a hot minute, but whatever works for you. Maybe pill form's better for you, but creatine helps um, make you not feel like poo all the time. It gives you energy. It's one of those that it makes doing work, being active, feel good. Um, so uh, for sure, I swear by that one. If you're a male, even a female, if you're active at all, give it a try. You do retain some water, but it gives you water into your muscles more. I do feel a little bit more fuller, I guess, but I haven't necessarily gained any weight, but I think I've maintained and lost a little bit of that like gut, and just kind of gained a little bit of muscle. I was doing sit-ups and push-ups and chin-ups for a time, but now I've just been pretty active and been able to maintain it. I feel good right now, but I believe creatine's been a big culprit of that, along with just taking multivitamins, um, making sure you're getting your full vitamin D, because if you live in Indiana or a place that you don't get sun all the time, even when I was getting sun, being tan, you don't absorb as much vitamin D as someone who's more fair skinned. Um, but getting your omega 3, your fish oil, um, are the big ones that I've found. Um, so yeah, let me know what you guys take, what you guys um, swear by or use. But that's my regiment. And until next time, have a good one.